Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog 2 with me, RockPaperMario, and in this part we're going taking on Oil Ocean, which is, I don't think is that bad really, except that I get lost in it and the enemies can be a bit of a bitch sometimes, just because like they're really well designed for the environment, because if you notice you have like lots of, there we go, if you notice you have like lots of pink, purple, green and gold, especially green and gold when we come up to a certain enemy, like, because you'll see there are like these enemies later on that that they're like green and gold seahorses, and you won't see those guys until you're right on, look him, and like that one was out in the open, but sometimes they're like here, and I saw him, but like sometimes they'll just be like in amongst these things, like these gratings, and you won't see them until they're already after hitting you. They're really it's really cool, I think. Do you know, it's a good idea that they think of that, of enemies that, okay, stop scratching your nose while you're playing the game. You need two hands to play this. You might notice that every time, like at the start of every session, my points reset to 0, and I have only 3 lives, regardless of how many I had at the end of the last recording session. That is because, for the purpose of recording, because I'm recording this like not all in one go, I've had to use the level select cheat in order to make it so that I can actually don't have to play through the whole game every single time, which you might think makes things easier because you're just able to go back. In one sense it does make things easier in that I'm just able to, if I die on like if I die in Metropolis Zone, I don't have to play through the whole game again to get up to there, you know? So in that sense it does make things easier. There he is, jeez, that's seahorse, they just come out of nowhere, and those octopuses as well. In that sense it does make things easier. In sense of lives though, it doesn't make it easier, because the thing is that, where am I now? I was on top of that thing. There might have been a secret up there, who knows, but I wanted the force field more. See, these guys, they'll attack like at a moment's notice. In sense of lives, it doesn't make things easier, because like usually at this stage I might have like okay, you can't get up here because you can't duck in the oil, so we'll just have to take our medicine, you know. In sense of lives it doesn't, because usually I might have like 6, 7, 8 lives, even 10 going into Metropolis Zone, depending on how badly or well I play the game. Do that kind of way. But like, if I reset the game, if I do the level select cheat, I'm always going to have like 3 lives, no matter how well I'm doing, that kind of way. No matter how well I've been doing, that kind of way. So it's just like, that's the price you pay for being able to select levels. Now, we never used to do the level select cheat when we were younger, because we didn't have to, because, oh my god, am I lost again? What? How did I get hit? I should have been in a ball. We never used to do it when we were younger, because, like, the thing is, usually we didn't get past Chemical Plant Zone in the first place, and the few times that we did get past Chemical Plant Zone, what used to happen was, if we died and got a game over, we'd just be so frustrated at that point that we wouldn't want to play the game anymore that day. So we just used to leave it off and say, oh well, we'll try again another day. So that's why we never used to use the level select cheat, you know, that kind of way. But it just makes it so much handier for LPing, you know, it really does. Now, if that, like, because I'm playing this on Sonic Mega Collection, as far as I know, if I were playing this on the Wii, it'd be better, because I could, what I could do is, oh, do you know the way the Wii has that feature where if you go back to the Wii screen, instead of turning off the console, it saves your progress on like 16 and 8-bit games. Yeah, because that would be even better, because it would be like, it'd be in one session, so if I had like 10 lives going into Metropolis Zone, I'd retain my 10 lives going into Metropolis Zone. Oh, I remember what you have to do here. Get on this one. There we go. Yeah, these ball things, they always remind me of the Lotto, because they remind me of the Lotto balls, so they go spinning around in the thing. They also annoy me sometimes, because they remind me of those things in Death Egg Zone. Joe in Death Egg Zone, the way they have those, like, in Death Egg, not in this game, in Death Egg Zone and Sonic and Knuckles, they have those, no, wrong direction. I never know what to do with these things. Hold left, apparently. They're, oh, come on. They remind me of those, like, things, you know, those gold rings you go in. That guy, jeez, I swear I hit him, he hits me every single time I play this zone. You know those gold rings that you go in and they bring you all around, and they like purposely show you all the stuff you missed by going into them, but you can't get out of them at that stage, you're stuck with them. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the enemies start to get a bit more, like, we saw assholey enemies back in Mystic Cave Zone with those, like, those leady bad guys. I can never remember what they're called. Oh, that was a good one. Holy crap. I wasn't expecting to, like, bounce so high off that guy. Yeah, you really, following on from that zone, from Mystic Cave Zone, you really start to see an increase in how annoying the badniks are, because the badniks in this level are just as annoying. Like with the seahorses and those octopuses, they're supremely annoying. And I know I said, like, I remember I said so much stupid stuff in those videos. Like in Mystic Cave Zone, I was like, these are the most annoying enemies in the whole game. They're not. You haven't seen annoying enemies until you get to Metropolis Zone, I swear. The enemies in Metropolis Zone are the most annoying enemies I have ever seen in any Sonic game ever. They just take the cake as far as... Yeah, I knew, this is how I always get lost, because I get up to this point, and I swear that I go down there to the left, and it just brings me in a big loop, when you're supposed to, like, walk through this invisible wall. I always get lost in Oil Ocean Zone. Man, I remember the first day we got, the first day that we got onto Oil Ocean Zone. Like, it was the first day that we got up to Metropolis Zone, and it was my aunt and my brother and I, and my aunt's boyfriend at the time, were playing. This looks like we're coming up to the boss. Yeah, here we go. This boss is the most piss-easy boss in the history of the game. Watch me say that now and I'll die. All you have to do is go down here, and keep jumping, and he can't hit you with those Pokeball claw things. He can't even hit you with the laser. You just have to remember to keep jumping so you don't die in the oil. And all you have to do is wait for him to come back up in his little chicken submarine thing, and bash him again. It couldn't be easier. Do you know? It really couldn't. You don't even need the... Okay, phone, fuck off. Seriously? Okay, we are back. What a time for a phone to ring. Holy crap. And I can't believe I'm screwing this boss battle up. It's because I got really distracted when I lost my shield. Would you ever hurry up shooting that thing? Seriously, this guy's easy. What happened was I jumped too early the last time, and I ended up losing my shield, and then that, like, screwed me over. Okay, get him. No, why do you keep walking into him? Why? I swear. No, don't get... Holy shit, I just died on the Oil Ocean. Is this going to be like a thing where I have to die on every Robotnik before I beat him? Seriously, I died to the easiest one in the game after the car. That guy is actually the easiest one, except for the car. Like, the only one that's harder than him is the car in the first level of the entire game. Do you know? I mean, like, and I died to him. That just goes to show what a ridiculous LP this is turning into. That I die on the Oil Ocean Robotnik. I mean, who does that? I know everyone can have bad luck, but this is just ridiculous. And because I'm just like, geez, if I'm dying on this guy, what's gonna happen when we get to Metropolis Zone? And let alone Metropolis, like, what's gonna happen when we get to Metropolis Zone? Let alone the what's it called? The one with the laser. The one with the laser. Oh, I always get it mixed up with Flying Battery Zone and Launch Base Zone, because they all have the fucking same name, all of these places. Just like in that video, like, before this one, I got mixed up with, I called, Carnival Night Zone, Casinopolis Zone, when there's no such thing. Man, what? That was ridiculous. I didn't lose my shield. I was spinning. You guys saw I was spinning. I was calling it like Casinopolis Zone instead of Carnival Night Zone, because they all have like the same name as well. There's like Carnival Night Zone, Casino Night Zone, Casinopolis. Like how am I expected to not get me? Man, why does that keep hitting me? That's not supposed to hit me. I'm jumping into him, I'm spinning when I'm hitting him, and he's still getting me. Is it because like I'm on this side of him or something? I have to make sure to kill him on the next hit or I'm a goner, do you know? I can't believe, of all the bosses that I thought I'd have trouble with, it's this one. The one that is the second easiest in the game. Okay, now get him. There, one hit. That's all he needed was one hit. There we go. Surprisingly enough, despite me dying on him, he's actually far more difficult if you don't do it that way. Like, you have to contend with that stupid laser, and that hook thing, the Pokeball hook, can actually be surprisingly difficult to dodge if you're up on top there, do you know? Well, I think that's... Well, here we go. Now the fun begins in Metropolis Zone. But we're going to pause here because we have enough with that Oil Ocean fiasco. We're going to see... I thought my trouble would be getting lost in Oil Ocean, but no. I have to die on the easiest boss in the fucking game. And if I'm having that much trouble, wait till you see Metropolis Zone. This is just, like, ridiculous. And I only have 2 lives going into it. Oh well. We'll just have to see what happens. See you next time on Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog 2, guys.